Tradition. What is tradition? If this country was based on tradition, Barack Obama would not have gotten elected yesterday, okay? You know what, if this country was based on tradition, kids could work if they were under 16 years old. If this country was based on tradition, we would still go to church every Sunday, and, I probably would believe in God, and I'd get whipped if I said otherwise. If you think America is based on tradition, I think we would probably still be guillotining people and chopping their heads off. But we don't do that because it's cruel and unusual punishment. And you know what I think? If we base America off of tradition, many of the rights that people have today would not be in place. If America was based on tradition, we'd still have slavery. If America was based on tradition, there wouldn't be freedom of religion. If America was based on tradition, we'd have prayer in public schools. This is California, okay? We're supposed to be blue, we're supposed to be a Democrat, we're supposed to be very liberal, and here you bring in your Jesus-loving beliefs into California and say, oh, well, Jesus said it's bad, they're gonna teach kids about it in schools, oh! And here you are banning people's rights. It's one thing if you wanted to give the people the right to get married, that's one thing if that didn't pass, because you know what, there are still a lot of bigots here. But the fact that you took people's rights away, okay? You took people's rights away because you think marriage should be traditional. That's like, if you went up and said, well, I think we should segregate schools because I don't think the black kids should be with the white kids because that's not traditional. Okay, that's like voting on that, and that's like that passing. Because, I mean, I don't see a difference. Can one of you idiots who voted on Prop 8, who voted yes on Prop 8, can one of you please explain to me how that is any different from segregating the school? If you are so insistent upon gays not getting married and how it's going to affect your children's education and all that bullshit, then you can move to Alaska, you can move to Texas, you can move to some other bigoted state that isn't California. You can move to Arkansas where they just banned it, they just banned gay people from adopting kids. On Merriam-Webster.com, the definition of marriage is the state of being united to a person of the opposite sex as a husband or wife in a consensual or contractual relationship recognized by law. The second definition is the state of being united to a person of the same sex in a relationship, blah 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 blah. Okay? It says, like that of a traditional marriage. So here, you got the dictionary telling you that gay marriage is essentially traditional. And the fact that we have all these bigots and the Mormons paying 45% of this $70 million that, Prop 8 raised, it's ridiculous. And I'm really ashamed of California right now. Okay, Barack Obama won in California, but we managed to make it so gays can't get married. And, while we're at it, why don't we just make it so, college kids are getting sprayed with, water cannons and take away people's rights because you don't have a good reason to take away people's rights.